so many people are viewing the back to work, meaning that all teams now become face-to-face teams and there are no longer virtual or even hybrid teams. This, I believe, is a fallacy, and I'm going to explain that why and what to do about it. There has been an evolution in teaming that has been going on for way longer than the pandemic. This goes all the way back, and I started to see this and even train on this back in 2014 already, where we realized that there are so many advantages in virtual and hybrid teaming, and that even face-to-face teams that are co-located in the same building are becoming hybrid teams. So why? What do you mean, Ian? Well, the story is this. The moment our primary forms of communication include text, email, cloud storage, voice calls, voice notes, any time that there is a technology element in our teaming, we're a hybrid team. We are no longer a in-person 100% team. So if we go back pre-email or whatever, most of teaming took place in a face-to-face kind of environment. But now we have these technologies that help for more flexibility. Another reason that our teams are no longer 100% face-to-face is the access that we have to global resources. So we can pull in resources from anywhere in the world. We can pull people into a meeting. I was in an in-person meeting in a boardroom in a bank, and there was one member from Kenya who came in virtually, and we had to reorientate the whole thing. So what are the implications of this? What are the implications that there is a virtual or hybrid element to pretty much every single team these days? And one of the things is, how do we master our digital body language? So my team put together a quote, and that quote is this: in today's digital world, it is critical for a leader to master and inspire body language that connects teams. And this from the Totally Morpheus team. Well, let me give you a simple statistic to start with. 50% of text and email messages are misinterpreted in their tone. And tone plays such a big role in everything that we do. Now, we all have heard that quote that says, this percentage is body language and this is tone and this is the words. It's actually a misquote, and I'm going to deal with that extensively in the Morpheus Intelligence Update on the 30th of May. But in the meantime, let's just go into this. What we do know is this: without the element of body language, or where body language contradicts the words, people always believe the body language. Isn't that interesting? When body language contradicts the words, people always believe the body language. So we need good body language. If it's cameras on, we need to be present. We need to show we're not multitasking. We need good body language. But what about in text or voice? How do we ensure that good body language? We need to be looking at things like being more explicit. If it's a voice note, give it a heading in text and then do the voice note so that we can find it again. But other good body language techniques, setting the request in the first 2 sentences of an email. What is it we're looking for? What is the action that we need? What is the question that we're asking? These sort of things can clarify, but I want to go a step further. Using the right medium for the communication, this is also critical to establishing good body language. So body language is critical to great teaming. And in our virtual and hybrid world, that means we need to master, how do we have good digital body language? What's the equivalent? If you could pick up a smile on somebody's face, what's the equivalent in a text message? Is it maybe an emoji? If it's in an email, is there something we need to say right up front that clarifies the tone? What are you doing about your digital body language? If you like this video, why not hit subscribe? That way you can regularly get conscious leadership updates in your YouTube feed.